What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to bring you a little bit of an issue I have, in that I have another CPU cooler here to kind of unbox and go over. And this is the Noctua NH-D15, probably one of the more well-regarded higher end CPU coolers out there when it comes to air. This is the Chromax Black Edition. It runs about $100. It does go out of stock often on Amazon, so if you're wanting to get it, make sure you check often to see if it's actually even in stock. And the reason why I'm upgrading to this, or downgrading if you want to consider that, currently I have the Be Quiet 208mm AIO pure loop liquid cooler. And the thing I've noticed about using it every single day is that the fans, for one, are fairly loud, and two, the actual pump is actually fairly loud when you start actually using it. And I kind of want to not be able to have to worry about the system for the next 4 or 5 years. And going with an air cooler, it's kind of a fail-safe. There's no water in there, there's no pump, besides the fans, there's not really a whole lot of things you have to worry about maintaining or worrying about along the lines. So I thought I'd get a quick unboxing overview. I am going to get a comparison of these two. I already know about what the max CPU temperature is on the Be Quiet AIO for the 208mm radiator. So we'll get an idea. This is a fairly large box. This also comes with two 140mm PWM fans, so jump in and see what's in here. I've already done an unboxing of a different Noctua cooler, the smaller one of this. I think it's the D15S, I believe. So the reason I'm downgrading to this is because I really don't want to mess with this system anymore. I just want it to work for the next probably 5 or 6 years. At least I will go with that. So you get all your mounting hardware here. It will mount to any mounting system you want if you're doing AMD or Intel. Also comes with thermal paste, so you basically just get this and you're ready to go. I'm not going to unbox all this stuff, but everything is black, which is nice. You don't have to worry about the different colors, so even all the cables, everything. Noctua is really good at packaging and overall appearance of their stuff. It looks really nice, and with their Chromax line, everything I think kind of matches a little better than their old brown system. So that's what you get there. Nothing too fancy. From everything I've read, this actually should perform about the same as the AIO that's in there, but I will get a review of that up. So you get some nice padding here. It is very well packaged, I will mention that. So this is one of the two fans. These are 140mm. This is the NFA15. It's 140mm. It's a round style design for their CPU coolers, and it feels nice. Has a nice rubber kind of vibration pads there, and then you get your nice black sleeving. Everything with Noctua fans, especially their more higher end non-redux lines. Even their redux lines, everything is pretty premium quality with their stuff. You really get what you pay for. And now jumping in to the actual cooler here. This is actually a pretty big box for this. I was expecting the cooler was going to be a little bit larger just from how big the box was. This wasn't out of stock when I bought it, so it did take a couple weeks for me to get it because if you're not aware right now, anything computer related wise is having stock issues because of COVID and all the manufacturing. So the first thing I've noticed about this is this looks way better than the standard one. If you can get the black Chromax one, I would highly recommend paying the extra for it. I think it's only $10 more than the standard one. It may be even at the same price. But if you look at it, this thing looks absolutely amazing. I don't know how they did this. Did they just paint it, or what did they do with that? So that's it. It is a fairly large cooler, so I would make sure that it actually fits in your face, but the overall look at this thing is nice. It's probably one of the nicer coolers out there. And then you have your little cable here, which is also fairly minimalistic, easy to hide. It's not very long. That's one thing I noticed here. Unless it's wrapped, oh, it's kind of wrapped around here. So it does have a little bit of length to it, but not a lot. And that's just for the fan. That's it. You don't have no no pumps, no anything, no water, nothing to worry about. So basically once you have this installed, besides the thermal paste degrading over time, it will last the lifetime of your system. You won't have to worry about it. If the fans die, you can just take them off and put other ones back on. But overall, this thing looks way better than I thought it was going to be. It's pretty large. Pretty sure it'll fit in there without any issue. I did measure it. At least I've seen it in one of these Be Quiet 500DX cases. So that's it. That's what you'll do. This will mount here on the front like this, or you put it in the back, however you want it. Really excited to get this on and see what kind of performance I get out of it inside the cooling. I do not have my CPU overclocked very much. It's currently 10 core, 10th gen, 10850K. I have it at 4.9 gigahertz is what I have it clocked at. So it is overclocked a little bit, but I don't need to overclock it that much because even when you're photo and video editing, it actually doesn't use a whole lot of the CPU. When you export photos, it actually does, but when it comes to actually day-to-day use, the CPU isn't really the bottleneck of the system. It's the GPU, which I can't find a new one right now, so I'm stuck with that. So overall, happy with this. The mount you have there. So it looks pretty flush. So that's it, guys. That is a quick unboxing overview. I will let you know what the performance is as I use this. This is my last CPU cooler, I promise. I think I've been through 4 already, so I definitely have a problem. This is going to be the one I stick around for a while because things are getting busy and I just don't have a whole lot of time to mess with my computer. So really happy with it. I'm really happy that this already comes with the rubber feet on it, the HO vibration stuff, because usually you have to buy that stuff separately. So I do like that touch. That's it. Comment questions, leave them below. I will get back to you with that, and I will get a review of this up compared to the one that's in there shortly. I've already done thermal testing on the current one that's in there, so we'll see what happens. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.